I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. We have termites in Arizona. Pretty creepy, right? But do we really have to worry about our homes being turned to dust like some cartoon? No. There are so many things you can do to actively protect your home from termites. By the end of this video, you'll have 10 action items for your current or future Arizona home that will have termites looking for somewhere else to live. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back and spending your time with us. My name is Lindsay and I'm a proud Anthem resident and your local realtor with the Wise Move AZ team at Realty One Group. On this channel, we have a lot of fun talking about all things Anthem and real estate every single Thursday, and we absolutely love having you along for the ride. Here in Anthem, we are most likely to encounter subterranean termites. That being said, in Arizona, when it comes to wood-destroying insects, we also have dry wood termites, damp wood termites, wood-destroying beetles, and carpenter ants. Gross, I know. Before moving to Arizona, I had no experience with termites whatsoever. When I learned that Arizona had termites, I honestly pictured things like we saw in cartoons or giant termite mounds you'd see on National Geographic. Turns out it's nothing like that. So that's good. Subterranean termites are a very treatable pest. It's really just a fact of life here. And once you learn to monitor your home for signs of termite activity, you're in great shape. So let's jump in and talk about 10 things you can do to keep your Arizona home safe. Number 1, get a wood-destroying insect inspection. You may also hear a wood-destroying insect inspection referred to as a termite inspection because, well, that just rolls off the tongue a lot easier. I want you to get a wood-destroying insect inspection before purchasing a home in Arizona every time. You're going to want to do this during your inspection period. If you want more information on common home inspection findings in Anthem, Arizona, click to watch this video in the cards. The company we typically use for termite inspections charges about $55, and it's worth every penny for the peace of mind. The inspector will deliver their results on a standardized report put together by the Arizona Department of Agriculture. It's fairly easy to read, so just take some time to go through it and make sure that you understand everything in the report. Even if you don't actively have termites or other wood-destroying insects, the report may highlight conditions conducive to getting them in the future. You can ask the seller to remove active wood-destroying insect colonies, repair any damage, and rectify any conditions conducive to getting an infestation. We did another video that may be helpful around reasonable requests after a home inspection, and I'm going to link to that in the cards as well, just in case you want to check it out. Anyways, all of this is just a long way of saying I want you to start with a clean slate when you purchase your Arizona home. Have the inspection done and work to have any infestations remedied as soon as possible, either by the seller before closing or by you right after closing. Number 2, keep an active termite warranty. If the home you're hoping to buy has an active infestation, I recommend that you ask the seller to remedy it and to provide a 1-year transferable termite warranty. This will help to protect you if the infestation isn't properly treated or if the home is infested again over the course of that year. I also recommend that you renew this warranty every single year. Termite infestations can be expensive to remedy, but if you have a termite warranty in place, the pest control company will take care of it, usually at no additional charge. It's important that you read your warranty documents to make sure that you understand your coverage. When we were buying our house, the inspection showed that the property did in fact have active termites. The seller agreed to treat them and to provide a 1-year warranty. Our termite warranty costs $125 to renew for the year. In order to renew it, the termite company comes out, does a physical inspection of the whole house, and assuming there are no new infestations, we are good to go for another year. Thankfully, we haven't had any termites since we purchased the home. Number 3, trim vegetation. There are a number of conditions that can encourage termites to make themselves at home in your home, which is exactly what we want to avoid. Over the next few tips, I'm going to walk you through getting rid of those conditions, which will greatly reduce your risk of an infestation. Any trees, plants, or shrubs that are touching the exterior of your home need to be dealt with. You need to trim them away from the home, and if that's not possible, you may need to remove them altogether. Number 4, remove wood to earth contact. This one is similar to the previous, but take a walk around your home. If there's anywhere that wood is contacting the exterior of your home, it needs to be removed. This may include a wooden fence abutting the structure, a wooden porch, or even a trellis. Make changes to remove these contact points. Additionally, if you have any wood, sawdust, or paper in your yard, remove it. Number 5, check the lock grade. While you're walking around your yard looking for wood to earth contact points, I also want you to take a look at the grading of your lot. Think about the last time that it rained. Was the water draining away from your property quickly? Did you have water pooling anywhere? The key is that you don't want the lot grading to be such that it's draining water towards the house. The termites would be thrilled to have a consistent supply of water keeping the home damp. Make sure that water is draining efficiently and properly away from your home. In addition to drainage, you also want to make sure that there's no wood siding below grade. This isn't really something we need to worry too much about in Anthem because our exteriors are stucco and stone, but this may be an important consideration in other parts of the valley. Number 6, no excessive moisture. Dampness and a continuous supply of moisture is a dream come true for our termites. You need to make sure that you don't have any excessive moisture on your property. This could include things like standing water, sprinklers hitting the structure, or leaking water both inside or outside the home. If you have evidence of water damage or water stains, I want you to do a little investigating. Is whatever caused the damage or stain still actively leaking? If so, it needs to be repaired as soon as possible. Water damage and stains can turn up almost anywhere, but they're commonly found in the bathrooms, kitchen, plumbing connections, and roof. Number 7, consider inaccessible areas. It's impossible to see all areas of your home. Nobody wants to go ripping into the walls every year looking for termites, and sometimes it's just difficult to see behind your furniture. Be aware of the areas you can't see and talk to your pest control company about what they recommend. Number 8, seal your home. Make sure that your home is properly sealed. This includes the obvious openings like windows and doors, but it also includes cracks in the side of the house, ventilation connections, and so on. What's that saying? Do your best and then silicone the rest? That's probably not a bad rule of thumb here. You want your home to be as well sealed as possible. The better the seal, the harder it is for termites to get in. Number 9, conduct visual inspections. Now that you know more about the conditions conducive to getting a termite infestation, I want you to walk around your property once a month to see if anything new has popped up. Trees grow back and leaks happen. It's important to monitor and address these things regularly as a homeowner. Additionally, I want you to look for evidence of termites. Subterranean termites are known for making mud tubes on the exterior and interior of the home. It's best if you can walk the whole property with a flashlight. You need to look up where the ceiling meets the wall and down where the wall meets the floor. Don't forget to look in all the dark and scary corners of your home too. If you spot anything that looks like a termite tube or other evidence of an infestation, call your pest control company. Assuming that you have a warranty in place, they should be able to come out and treat it at no extra charge. Number 10, don't panic. In Arizona, we like to joke around and say that there are 2 kinds of houses, those that have termites and those that will have termites. If you live in Arizona long enough, you are bound to have an encounter with termites. It's nothing to panic about or to lose any sleep over. If you follow the steps in this video, you'll be in great shape to deal with any issues as soon as they arise. So there you have it. What do you think? Are you ready to keep your Arizona home termite free? Are there any tips on this list that surprised you or that you might not have otherwise thought of? If you found this video helpful, let me know by hitting that like button, subscribing to our channel, and leaving me a comment. Lastly, there are a few other creepy crawlies that you may want to try and avoid if you're living in Arizona. If you want tips on avoiding snakes, you may want to click and watch this video on top, or if you want tips on preventing scorpions, click to watch this video on the bottom. Enjoy those, and I'll see you next Thursday.